Parity is now my overnight guy when it comes to watching the mechanical equipment. Hi, my name is Peter Walsh. I'm a building superintendent at 201 East 62nd Street in Manhattan with AKAM Management. I heard about Parity through the New York Building Managers Association, where I'm an elected board member. Parity routinely visits our functions and provides training to building superintendents and resident managers throughout the city.
What were the deciding factors in working with Parity?
I was really impressed with the gentleman, Rob Post, from their sales team, on how well versed he was in the engineering side of the product. He really knows a way how to get through to those superintendents that are skeptical about these new platforms out there. And he checks in throughout the entire process. So it's not a salesman that sells you something and then you never hear from him again. You get handed off to another department or person. Rob Post is personally involved from the start to the finish. And I think that speaks volumes about Parity's commitment to maintaining our equipment and getting us those performance savings from their platform.
What about Parity stood out to you or the board during the evaluation process?
What stood out to me was how detailed the proposal was. Normally when proposals like that come in, you actually have to ask them to come back and redo their research or add or delete things. It was, from the start, a thorough proposal that covered every aspect of the job from start to finish. So it made me feel really at ease presenting this to the board. The guaranteed savings from Parity kind of takes a little bit of the weight off the shoulders of the board of having that fiscal responsibility for a capital improvement project on mechanical equipment.
What problems is Parity solving at your building?
Probably what a lot of superintendents in smaller buildings have, less staff. Parity is now my overnight guy when it comes to watching the mechanical equipment. So instead of getting a phone call from an angry resident that the chilled water system is down or heating is lacking, I get the alerts from Parity way before my residents are affected. I can monitor my chiller and pumps, pretty much every system in the building remotely. That's like having an extra handyman.
Can you tell me more about the problems Parity is solving or supporting with the BMS?
The York chiller that was installed in this building was operating at just one single set point, regardless of the temperature outside. So now with the new BMS card and the Parity system, we're operating this chiller at chilled water set points in relation to the outdoor temperature. So we're saving energy on natural gas for the chiller, and also depending on our usage throughout the building, speed of the electric pumps for the condenser water and the chilled water system.
What do you like most about Parity's service?
What I like most is you don't get an 800 number to call. You actually have a dedicated person to your site. So I can pick up the phone and speak to the person that knows about my site. That to me is fantastic.